Hey, welcome back to another Black City Coffee vlog. In this video, I'm unboxing a bunch of fellow stuff. Went ahead and upgraded everything for my birthday, a gift to myself. I've been thinking about this for like a year, and then finally decided to pull the trigger while I was on work vacation. I was so upset with my travel grinder, where I can now taste the difference. Upset in like the flavor. I was like, man. And I thought now in my coffee journey, I deserved to have all the stuff that I want, at least for now. Because I was gonna go get like a what do you call it, an EK43 and spend like $3,000, and I was like, you know what, I'll just spend 500 and then just get all these get all this great stuff. So I got all three sizes of the canisters that are supposed to keep out air and stuff like that. Just a better way for me to, you know, drink all those little leftover coffees that I have from roasting your guys' orders. Much better way, I think. I haven't used them yet, but, you know, I'm sure they'll be fine. They'll be better than what I'm doing right now. I'm kind of like unboxing these things in silence. But this is the kind of music that was kind of like running through my head. It was like 11:30 at night, and I had been changing around the coffee lab, trying to find the best reorganization bits, and I couldn't wait to unbox it. So the carafe is really beautiful, really nice. The filters are particular in that you can only use the Stag filters for this Stag brewing pour over situation, but I really like it so far. I like that you don't have to kind of babysit it too much too when you're pouring, and that's been pretty cool. So it's like a faster pour over process, I guess. It's a little different. I really, you know, I was thinking about why I was purchasing this, and for the first time in a long time, I did not feel guilty about this type of purchase, which I thought was a big, just personal win for me. I felt like, yeah, I just had no guilt about this type of purchase. Even though it was a lot of money and there's a lot of things, and I dropped all at once, just bought everything. But I could afford it, and I've done well enough in coffee to justify a purchase like this. Even though it's like, even without having a business in coffee, I think I would have felt bad. But for whatever reason, I didn't. And psychologically, I think I'm improving in how I feel about my own spending. And spending on myself, personally. And, you know, and I'm just not feeling bad about spending on something for myself. Which I used to do. That was such a weird thing. These cups are beautiful, but they only hold about 8 ounces. But the reason why they're so big in my hands is, one, I have small hands, and two, is they're double walled. So something to think about, you know. They're beautiful though, and heavy. They're a bit heavy. A bit big in my hand, yeah, where I don't feel completely safe versus my Honor the Cup mug, where I feel very much in control of that cup in my hand with the smaller mug handle. And I got a little travel mug too, just for when I go camping. We're going to do another big camping trip. And of course, the big boy. Like I said, I was gonna buy it. I was like gonna jump and go for that Malkanick EK43, but I was like, I'm not there yet. Whenever I get that warehouse for our coffee warehouse, I'll go ahead and spend for that. But right now, Mill City Roasters, Lauren actually from there just really sold me on it. I guess I got sold on it couple weeks ago when she put out that video. But then I don't know. I was just feeling it. I was like in that energy of like it's self-service time. Time to upgrade everything. And unboxing all of Fellows products, I must say, was like an Apple experience. I'm an Apple user. I don't know if I'd say I'm a fan anymore, but I'm definitely a user. So nobody's really beating their packaging and how they package things, but it was impressive. Right when I got to the grinder, I was getting very excited. Very excited. I was just very impressed by this sort of packaging. You pay for that packaging, you know, but was it affordable? I think it's affordable for like, I don't know. I shouldn't say anything anymore. I don't have enough knowledge to like what's affordable, what's not. It all depends. That's so like subjective. It's top heavy, but very small, you know. And the way that I have it set up, I only have like a 10 by 10 room to dedicate to all my coffee stuff. And that's actually pretty generous. I mean, but it sits on my little desk here. And I'm going to do primarily cuppings with this grinder. I'm going to serve myself coffee for our little coffee break talks and be on camera and stuff like that. And that's another reason why I went to Fellow, because everything was matte black, and I'm all about that. And I just wanted everything to look great on camera as I keep upgrading my setup and my videos and stuff like that. So definitely just the aesthetics too, but very small. Number one with this grinder, I'm not sure, I'm going to have to look up Hoffman's like water technique or whatever to get rid of the static, because it's very messy. I'll show you pictures and stuff later. I'm sure we'll talk about it. It's not really a big deal to me because it's in the coffee lab. Like I'm going to use it primarily for making coffee there in that particular situation. So coffee grounds and mess and stuff like that is not really a big deal to me. If it was in my kitchen where it's a common area, I would think that it would become a little bit more of a problem, a little bit of an eyesore for other people too. Be like, why aren't you cleaning your stuff? But yeah, in the coffee lab, not a big deal. Nice little guide for me there. I feel like the Ode, as with a lot of reviewers, they say grinding on the coarser side, it's a lot more consistent and it's going to serve you well there. Very excited. So here's this new setup I've been working on. I'm pretty much almost done. Pretty proud of this because now I have the strength in my body and my neck to actually do the things I wanted to do, because I didn't have any weakness. I didn't have any strength from my surgery. And to let you know, those circles on my back and you see on my body, those are cupping marks. So I'm going through I'm still in rehab, right? I'm still in physical therapy. I'm still going through all that. I got a lot of stiffness and nerve damage. So I do a lot of cuppings. You're going to probably see that a lot. So this is my second time brewing on here, and I'm loving everything so far. Listen to the grinder. I'd say it is 3 times quieter than my Capresso grinder, which is really nice. It's not so shocking like in the morning. It's definitely very quiet. You see that white cup that I got? Look, how I don't like how you could see the coffee marks. That's why I left it there, so I could talk about it on camera. That's something to think about, I think. If you get a white cup like that, I don't like seeing coffee like that. It makes it look dirty. You know, it's no longer clean. So that's why I always opt for a black cup. That's why the Honor the Mug cup is black. So I'm really glad I got the other black double-walled cup there. I mean, it's definitely pretty. I'm going to use it for shoots and all that kind of stuff, but I don't like to see it. So my ratio here is 20 grams coffee, and I'm using an old coffee because I'm testing the Ode Grinder and everything, which was really good. Spoiler alert. And then 320 gram of water, I believe. And they pretty much match up with their own little dot guidelines on the carafe and on the bean measure thing. And then you're supposed to brew that within 2 minutes or so. And I was right on the money with that. So my grind on the dial was 5. And they recommended on their little recommending thingy is 4 to 5 is pour over. So at first I tried 4, it was too slow. So that means you need to go a little coarser if you're not hitting your time marks, or if you're too slow, you just need to make your grind coarser so that the water can run through it quicker, right? So I put on 5 via their recommendation, and that was perfect. And so there we go, we hit our time, exactly 2 minutes. It's almost done there, dripping. I put that back in the drip tray, which is so cool that it comes with that. Put that away, and then pour myself a cup. And I'm so elated, I'm so tired. But I worked on all of this new setup, hanging up these shelves, cutting this board in half, all this stuff, all this very physical stuff for me, being post-op. But really, really pleased with it, and I couldn't wait to show you guys. So I'll be back in the lab making more videos, questions, comments. I'd love to answer them. Happy Labor Day weekend, and we will see you in the next one. Bye.